Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Diaries, episode 24. So, what's going on this week? I think probably first thing is the ad account. We still don't have the ad account part back, which is annoying. We figured out what happened though. It was super weird. Basically, all of our ad spend for August, we saw on the credit card statement, it got refunded in September. I think it was on like the 20th of September. We looked at the credit card statement and Facebook had refunded all of the ad spend, which obviously we did not request. And on the 20th of September, I think it was the 20th or the 21st, the ad account got suspended for like unusual activity. We need to verify the ad account. So I don't know what happened, whether Facebook fucked up or whatever, I don't know. But basically Facebook refunded all of our ad spend for August. And obviously that's flagged their system being like, hey, this is unusual. They've got all of their ad spend back, and because of that, they disabled the ad account and they've asked us for verification. We basically have gone through that verification process. Of course, haven't heard anything back, so need to get back onto Facebook chat support, see if they can help us out. But it's awkward because it was my business partner. They technically own the ad account, and I was added as an advertising partner. And when it got disabled, I removed my access because that can just put a black mark next to my name. And I'm obviously running different ad accounts for different clients, and I don't want to put their ad accounts in jeopardy of like being associated with me. So I removed myself from the ad account. But what that means is now I don't have, I'm not an admin of the ad accounts. When I go and chat to Facebook support, they don't really tell me anything because, it's just me asking about a random ad account. So I kind of need to go through my business partner to chat to Facebook. So yeah, it's taking a lot longer than expected, but luckily, not a big percentage of our business was coming from ads. Obviously we're still right now heavily organic. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously, if it was like a different type of business or it was bringing in most of our revenue, then I'd be shitting myself a little bit more and being a bit more urgent with it. But hopefully we will get it sorted this week. My business partner was also away on like a vacation last week as well. So that didn't help the speed of everything. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with that, see when we can get that back. But yeah, we did get all of our ad spend back from August. So that actually, we didn't technically spend anything in August, but I want the ad account back. So I want the Facebook to charge us for that. So that's going on, something I'm dealing with, which is just kind of like standard internet business stuff, dealing with Facebook Business Manager. Other thing I wanted to chat about was what I got on the screen right now, which is 1 doesn't equal 1, which I know doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But one of the learnings that we've had recently is when it comes to clients. And this basically means on screen that not all clients are equal. Even if, someone pays you the same as someone else, the effect that can have on your business is actually quite different, depending on who the person is. So I would have mentioned in a previous video that recently we've changed the messaging of our marketing in terms of like who we're looking to attract and who we're looking to, help and serve with this business. And we're going a bit more, I'd say, a bit more specific on, the avatar stuff. Everyone talks about do the avatar exercises. And I would say we had a decent grasp on our avatar, but we've kind of got even like more dialed in on it and going after like a specific type of person in that segment. And the interesting thing is the people who've come through and bought recently after those, more targeted messaging are who we would see as our ideal client. And yes, they pay us the same as maybe someone else who has joined previously who isn't our ideal client, but the positive effect it has on the program and hopefully our income in the future isn't equal. So, for example, our program isn't around like make money really. So, it's not a case of like, hey, join our program and we'll teach you how to make 10K, right? Or 10K a month or 100K a month or whatever it is. Our program is more, I suppose, the community and the growth that they experience by being part of the community is more significant for this program versus maybe a business program where it's just like purely transactional. Hey, I'm coming in here to make 100K in the next 6 months, and that's it. So as long as like in those types of programs, as long as you like can deliver on your promise of making them more money, it doesn't really matter if the community is shit or the experience is shit, because it's very transactional. For us, because ours is a softer offer, it's not necessarily income related, the experience and the community is a big part of customer satisfaction. So what we found is that the people inside of the community over the last couple of months, and you'll always get a few like negative people who weren't maybe getting the exact results that they wanted, but we found that the people who were like being slightly negative, and we have had a couple of like refund requests. I mean, our refunds are super low, like less than 3%, but which is not bad for like a, you know, for this type of offer anyway. I don't think it's bad. But my point is those people who were like potentially spreading a bit of negativity inside of the community, they were always people when we looked at it who lied outside of this new avatar that we are focusing on. Whereas the people who were really like upbeat and positive in the community and really added value to the other members as well, they fell in more of inside of this ideal avatar. Like the people who were like closest to inside of the community, who are students, but have also like become leaders in their own right inside of our program, they fall inside of this new ideal avatar that we've been focusing on. So my point is that, you know, and they're also the people who have filmed us testimonials and have recommended other people to our product. So one doesn't equal one, because you have this person who is the ideal client, and yes, they pay us the same amount of money as person two, who isn't the ideal client. But this ideal client comes in and they don't work hard, they don't implement, they complain a little bit, and they spread negativity, which is going to negatively impact the experience of the other customers, and therefore that could create dissatisfaction with them. They get less results, they don't recommend us to people, they have a bad time in the side of the community, so they don't enjoy it, right? So that causes a lot more negativity. Whereas person one, again, they paid the same amount of money as this person, but they spread positivity. They increase and improve the experience of the other members. They also get results because they work hard and they implement and they're positive, and therefore they film testimonials. They also give us referrals of other people, and they share about our community on their social media. So you can see that even though you can look at customers as a number and be like, yes, they're just paying us the same amount of money, so let's just accept them into the coaching program. And you're always going to get some of these people, but like accepting too many of these people and just seeing them as, okay, they want to pay us, so let's get them in, can actually really fuck up the whole experience and the whole product. Whereas if you gatekeep a little bit better and only accept, you know, this type of person who is the ideal customer, then it's actually going to increase the effectiveness. It's not just that first transaction that is the benefit to your company. It's all of these things that I talked about here. So yeah, we've already seen the difference in that and the effect it's already having, even though we're literally like a few weeks into like this new direction. And I think for long term, if we want to really compete in the space that we're in, we have to have, you know, the best, if not one of the best products or experiences. Because we, like I mentioned, we can't get away with just making someone 100K and then being like, okay, cool. Like, okay, the experience was actually pretty crappy. The community wasn't good. The service wasn't good. I didn't enjoy being around anyone inside of there, but they did help me make money, so it's okay. Like, we can't do that with our offer, right? Because our niche are what we're helping people with. So we've got to focus more on this aspect, because this plays a big part in customer success and satisfaction. And I'm sure it does also in, you know, money-making programs as well. But like, that's more, I would say, results/content focused. So yeah, that's something that we have observed already. I'll keep you updated with how that goes, but we're already seeing kind of like the shift have a big impact. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing, that's like a learning we've had over the past week, and nothing really else to report other than the Facebook stuff. And it was, the organic stuff is kind of working just as it always has. And yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.